Hi, this is Juan from JuanTutors.com. Welcome to my totally free office hours. Today we are working on the August 2016 New York Algebra 1 Common Core Regents problem number 2. If you want to access these exams, whether you're from New York or anywhere else in the world, you do not have to be a resident of New York. Just go to nyscdregents.org, click on the appropriate tab, and all the past tests are freely available there. Here's the problem. The solution of an equation with two variables, x and y, is the set of all x values that make y equals 0, the set of all y values that make x equals 0, the set of all ordered pairs x, y that make the equation true, or the set of all ordered pairs x, y where the graph of the equation crosses the y-axis. Now, we have to remember what a solution to an equation is. we might fall under the trap that it must be the set of all x values that make y equal 0. After all, when we get problems like when we get problems, for example, like x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0, or in fact, let's say x squared plus x equals 6, we're taught to put everything on one side and get 0 on the other, so we're fooled into thinking maybe, oh, that's number 1. But notice that neither of these equations have a y. Okay, what we're thinking about is the roots of a quadratic function. So the answer is not the set of all x values that make y equals 0, nor is it the set of all y values that x equals 0. Here is the definition of solution to an equation. A solution to an equation is a set of values of the variables that make the equation true. That's it. So choice 3 says the set of all ordered pairs x, y that make the equation true. Okay, so that in fact is the answer right there. Number 4 says the set of all ordered pairs x, y where the graph of the equation crosses the y-axis. That would be called a y-intercept. If they had said x-axis, that's still wrong. That would be a root. Okay? Not a solution to the whole equation. So remember this, that the solution to an equation is, this is the definition with two variables, the set of all ordered pairs x and y that make the equation true. Okay? So here's a similar problem created by us. At this point, you should pause the video, try the problem on your own, and when you're finished, press play to see our solution. By the way we're able to provide these tutorials totally free is by having viewers like you see these videos. So if you like what you see, click the like button, subscribe, let your school friends know that these videos are available. We are providing tutorials in algebra, geometry, algebra 2, trig, bio, chem, physics. More to come, so look out for those. Here's the problem. 5, negative 3 is a solution to the equation y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3 because choice 1, the value of x equals 5 makes y equals 0, or the value y equals negative 3 makes x equals 0, or the ordered pair 5, negative 3 is contained in the graph of y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3, or the graph of y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3 has a y-intercept at y equals negative 3. Now, when you're reading this problem, you might be like, what is going on here? But the funny thing is that what we're asking here is actually exactly the same as the previous problem, just that it's a very specific case, and it's just in different wording. See, this is a solution. This 5, 3 is a solution, in fact, to this equation, because if we plug this number in, 5, negative 3, so y equals negative 3, so y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3. So 5, negative 3, plug it in, negative 3 equals 5 squared minus 5 times 5 minus 3, which equals 25 minus 25. So this is a question. minus 3. 25 minus 25 is 0 minus 3 equals negative 3. So negative 3 equals negative 3. So this, in fact, is true. That's why 5, negative 3 is a solution to the equation, because it's an ordered pair. It's an ordered pair, so that makes the equation true. 5, negative 3 is an ordered pair that makes the equation true. Okay, so let's look at these choices and see which one matches that. The value x equals 5 makes y equals 0. In fact, x equals 5 makes y equal negative 3, so this is not true. The value y equals negative 3 makes x equal 0. In fact, 0, negative 3, in other words, the y-intercept of this graph is negative 3. So 0, negative 3 is a solution to this equation, but it's not this solution. So that's a little trick there for you, waiting for you to see if you choose that one. That next one, the ordered pair 5, negative 3 is contained in the graph of y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3. This is a true statement. Okay, so is this the answer? Well, here's the thing you need to know about what a graph actually is. A graph of a function is the set of x and y values, the pairs of x and y values that make the equation true, which is literally the definition of a solution to the equation. So that is, in fact, the answer. The graph of a function is the solution set to the equation. Okay, now the next one, the graph of y equals x squared minus 5x minus 3 has a y-intercept at negative 3. Now, in fact, we just said it does have a y-intercept at y equals negative 3, but that y-intercept happens at x equals 0, not at x equals 5, so this is not the answer. So the choice, in fact, is 3. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video starting right now.